Hi everyone, I'm Tyler from Boston Beer, one of the local Philly reps here in Philadelphia. This is Lauren, this is Emily. We're here to talk to you guys a little bit today about the Rebel IPA family of beers that we've recently introduced. First we're going to start by talking to you about Rebel IPA, which we introduced last winter in the Philadelphia market. This is our traditional West Coast Style IPA. We use pale malt and caramel 60 malt in this while using all 5 traditional and some new school American hop varietals. Those include Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, Amarillo, and Simcoe. In a minute here, we're going to walk you guys through the 5-step appraisal of tasting beer and talk to you guys a little bit about the flavor profile of Rebel IPA. I think what you guys will notice when you taste it, it's not going to be overpoweringly bitter or abrasive. It's very clean and super sessionable for 6.5%. The alcohol is hidden very nicely. It's got some nice residual malty sweetness, but all those wonderful aromas and flavors from our traditional American hops that you would look for. This is the first beer that we brewed to use exclusively all American hops. So now we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about Rebel IPA to get a better understanding of what we got going on here with this beer. So we're going to start with the appearance first. If you look at Rebel IPA, you'll notice it's got this beautiful, deep, amber, almost copper-like appearance. When you smell it, what do you guys get?
I get grapefruit.
Yeah, definitely a lot of citrus, even maybe a little bit of pine.
For sure. The big pine on the nose you get from me is definitely going to be from Simcoe hops. One of the things I think appreciate about this beer is that Simcoe can be very piney. It also can be super citrusy. But in each of the Rebel beers, Simcoe kind of takes on a personality of its own that's slightly different in each beer. And this one for me, it's definitely super piney, where the Amarillo is going to shine and be super citrus forward, where you might get some orange zest and some tangerine. The Cascade's going to be a little bit on the back end and be slightly floral and earthy. When you taste it, for me, you get a big blast of those traditional West Coast hops. Definitely some pininess from Chinook and Simcoe. You get some of that nice caramel sweetness from the caramel 60 malt, and it's super dry in the finish, which comes from our base malt, which is our pale malt. Again, it's not abrasively bitter. It's super clean. It's a beer you can definitely have 3 or 4 of these, and the beer is going to evolve between beer 1 and beer 4, which I think is fantastic. You don't really see that in a lot of beers. It's not going to numb your palate. It's going to pair very well with food. Anything from spicy food like chicken wings to burgers. Some of that caramel malt will work well with that. Just really depends on what kind of pairing you're looking for. And that's pretty much Rebel IPA in a nutshell.